We are the biggest, we are the largest, we are the highest, we are the greatest, we are the toughest, we are the tallest. We are the mightiest African spiritual platform. My name is Queen Hadassah. Call me Empress Makida. I am Labraska, the Sun Goddess. I welcome each and every one of us. It's another episode. And then I welcome you. I appreciate you. You are making the platform so big and we keep getting bigger and bigger every day. I welcome you. We preach consciousness, we preach African liberation. In fact, today's episode is life. We are going to discuss the word life, and the guest is called Lord Editor. So let's welcome our guest and see what happens today. I welcome you once again, Papa. I welcome you to Revelations.
Thank you.
Okay, so today being your first time, introduce yourself to the viewers, greet them or pay obeisance to them. They make this platform the biggest, and introduce yourself to us, who you are, what you do, and why you are here.
My name is Editor, and I'm the founder of Titrum Prayers, which is certainly we are preaching. Our mission is for people to live forever, not to die, but to live forever, flesh with blood on this earth for 1,000 years and million years. That is, if they believe. That's my word.
Lord Editor.
Yeah.
Is that the name your mother and your father gave you?
Yeah.
Lord Editor.
Yeah.
Where do you come from?
I'm a northerner, but that's not the complete name. There's a local names attached to it.
What's your name?
You want the full name?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then I have to start again.
No, don't worry. Just mention the name.
Okay. My name is Lord Editor Ansigna Titron.
Lord Editor.
Ansigna Titron.
You gave yourself the Lord Editor, or your mother, your old father?
Yeah.
Gave you Lord Editor?
Yeah.
Is there any reason for that name?
That is when we are going on the line.
Then it will come into it?
Yeah.
Abusia, so you are Ghanaian, my brother?
Yeah, I'm a Ghanaian.
My own brother?
Yeah.
Blood brother?
Yes, please.
Okay. I welcome you. He's one of our brothers and he's going to teach us life. And you said the prayer group is what?
Editor Titrum Prayers. I use my name to...
Editor?
Titrum Prayers.
Titrum?
Yeah. Editor Titrum Prayers. That's the prayer's name.
Hey, me bro, for now you're dinyo. Okay, we will get there.
Yeah.
So tell me, what is the basis of this kind of worship or this prayer group? What's the basis? What's your source?
Yeah, my source is, I was born like as we are all born. But it's like when we study creation, there's a lot in creation. You understand? And everybody has what he has been born with. Everybody has an infusion, a particular thing in the person, which he must bring out some days to come. And on some time we call it what? Discovery. Like people grow and discover certain things. Like people discover Islam, Christianity, playing cars and all those things. They are all things that were not there, but they give birth to some people and they discover them. So this prayer, I'm the founder, I discover it, you understand? And basically we believe in life. So according to our theory, we believe that there are only two worship in this world, the worship of life and the worship of death. And the one you choose and practice it the way it is, according to your belief and the laws, that is what must happen to you. So those who believe to die and go to anywhere, it means that they are worshiping death. And we believe to worship life, so that we will not die. We will live on this earth for 1,000 years, million years, with flesh and blood. So that's the worship of life. I'm the founder here.
You are the founder?
Yeah.
How many branches do you have?
Yeah, I started from the north. I have some little people, and then I'm now in Kumasi. So that is where I'm introducing it. It's like I'm getting some ideas, people, small, like those who are believing in it.
That they won't die?
Yeah.
What kind of death are you talking about? Like me sitting here like this?
Yeah, you'll be here.
Like this, be running my show?
Yeah.
Like this, no?
Yeah, forever and ever with flesh and blood. For 1,000
like
years.
This, no?
Yeah.
Like how many years?
For
do you have
years,
any
million
maximum?
years. You are not going to die. You are just going to be there forever and ever.
Like this?
Yeah.
This is a great news.
Yeah.
Wallahi, I will not wrinkle. I will not do anything. I mean, explain.
What do you want me to explain? It's like
I mean, I will be here forever. I understand.
Yeah, you are not going to. That's what I said. You are going to be here with flesh and blood.
I know, flesh and blood. I will not wrinkle.
Yeah, you are not going to grow. You are not going
I won't hold steak.
No. You are not going to grow weak. You are not going to, like, you know, we call it weak growth. But normally they said old age. You are old man or old woman. But the word is what? You are growing weak. You understand? So you are not going to grow weak, but you are going to live forever. You are not going to die. You are watching the biggest. Do you people remember Jesus Immortal? If you can get, if you are watching, get in touch. I have lost your number. I've been looking for you. Jesus Immortal. Is the name correct? Papa no ba no say ye wu na ye better na nkwemu ne ade no. Ai se wutie mi a uni baby o kai say Mami Grace is saying say hello and saying he should get in touch. Wait, me, you are watching the biggest and the largest. So to you, yeah,
as you are sitting there, let's use you.
Yeah.
Because I've not decided yet. Because me, I don't want to be old and I'll be walking here, this stress in this life. What am I going to be here forever for?
You are not going to grow old, but you are going to live young. And
I will still work.
Beautiful, more energetic than this.
Yeah. I will still work.
Yeah.
I will work.
You will work. You will do everything that you want to do.
That's too tedious. Anyway, that's what you believe. It's fine. We are listening to you today.
Yeah, I like that.
So how do you get through to this that you will not grow? Are there people who are worshiping death, like you said?
Yeah, when you look at the concept of anything, it's not just like the practicals only, but you look at the law. You understand? Whatever that you want to do, you look at the law first.
Teach us the practicals and the law.
Yeah.
Then you come and tell us those who are worshiping death.
Yeah.
And why you are worshiping life.
Yeah. What the law is saying is the thing. You understand? So practicals can give you can practice so many things, but there's one thing, there's one key word which you must become.
Which is?
Maybe like I told that there are only two worship, the worship of life and the worship of death. So those who believe that they must die, it means that they are worshiping what? Death. Because it is death laws that they are obeying.
Which is?
I cannot say maybe, but there are a lot of people who believe that they must die. Because even as I said that you are not going to die, you are doubting it.
Don't say I'm doubting it.
It means that you are part of those people.
Are you kidding me?
No, yes, because you have to be taking your mind that you will not die.
Is it by force?
It's not by force.
Okay, but so I'm asking you, you said some people
anybody who believes that he is going to die, it means the person is part of the worship of death.
Did I show you my death certificate?
No.
So why are you now telling me I'm one of those who are worshiping death?
What I mean here is like, anybody who believes that he must die.
Did I tell you I want to die? It means
that the person is worshiping what? Death.
No, when you came here, did I tell you I believe I'm going to die?
But you are doubting my destiny. Though
so
that
you told
today
me
is your first time.
You told me this. I should not think. This is not my first time. Someone is being here preaching the same thing you are preaching.
Okay.
The man's name is what I just mentioned.
Okay.
So you are not the first person
saying. Okay.
And you, I'm not, excuse my language, zombie.
Yeah.
To say that, oh, I believe. No.
I
don't want to believe.
You have to do your research.
I want to know. That is why I'm asking you that take your time and tell us. You said we have only two worship in the world.
Yeah.
One is worshiping death and one is worshiping life. You people are worshiping life.
Yeah.
You are teaching us today.
Yeah.
A lot are watching.
Yeah.
They will make decisions.
Yeah.
So we want to know the two worships.
Yeah.
And then how it runs, so we know what to take. So take us through. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm saying that how it's run is first thing is the law. The moment you accept the law that you must die, it means that you have sold that thing.
Which law is that?
The law of death.
What is the law of death?
The law of death, that is, there are a lot of places like, they create a place that when people die, they'll go to heaven. You understand? That's one law of death.
Okay.
You understand? So anybody who believes that he wants to go to heaven, believe that he must die.
Oh, okay.
Because the key to heaven is what? Death.
You are now talking.
You understand? The key to heaven is death. So the moment you believe that you want to go to heaven or you want to die and go to heaven, it means that you believe that you must die. You have that thing in you. And you are calling upon it, you understand? Because you are praying, all your mindset is what? I must die one day or I must go to heaven one day. You understand? So for short, it means that you are obeying the laws of death.
Okay.
It means that is the worship of death. So whatever that will give you a law, you see that thing, the same thing as it is. You understand? So this, we are giving you the laws of life. You understand? So you get to see what? You become life. When you talk of life, there's no grow age. growing weak or old age, you understand? But you'll be there forever young. Are you getting me? So you are not going to die. So there's a difference between these two worship. The worship of death is that you have made up your mind that you must die. And the worship of life is that you have made up your mind that you are not going to die, but you are going to live on this earth forever and ever. You understand? That's the two differences. You understand? And they all have laws. And maybe, for example, if you go and take the Bible teaches how you will live when you die, you go to heaven. That is if you follow those laws. But if you don't follow those laws, you are going to die, you are not going to go to heaven.
That's the laws of the Bible.
Yeah.
So you people, what book are you using?
We use this book. We are not using the Bible, we are not using the Quran.
Where from that book?
I'm the author of that book. I'm the one writing this book.
You've created your religion and you've created your own book.
Yeah, we don't use the Bible, we don't use the Quran.
Okay.
You understand? We have our own book which talk about only life, how you will live and you will not die.
Okay.
You understand?
I understand. So since when did you came up with this concept?
Oh, more than 15 years ago.
What brought about it, the concept?
The concept is like that.
What brought about it? And then at the buy.
That's what I'm saying. I was born with it.
Okay.
You understand? But you know, when you are young, when you are underage, there are certain things that you cannot do. You understand? But when you are of age, you can do certain things that you want to use yourself for, because whatever that come out of it is for you. You understand? So I don't believe in Satan or something will happen to you and say somebody's doing you. You understand? So when I was young, it was me. So sometimes I do tell people, but you know, sometimes where we come from, it's not all that easy. You understand? So we have to grow with wisdom. There are certain things you know, you don't even say them. You keep them to yourself. Even there are certain questions you know them, but you don't answer them. You understand? But when you are of age, you can answer all those questions. You can do all the things that you are not supposed to do when you are underage. You understand? So when I was young, I used to tell people certain things, and then I was born in Islam, but it's like I was having problem with what? Many people, especially if you go to North and ask of many of the imams and those people who knows me, they always tell me that the Quran talk about us, that we will grow and argue. And I said, even the Quran knows that maybe some children will grow, maybe they may be above the Quran. Because I cannot read the book, and the book will tell me that I must die, and I'm still following the book to die. So always I have problem with them. You understand? So, you know, when there's something in you, the thing will push you until you get to the right corner. So when I grew of age, so the infusion came. And before even this, I told my friends that it's like, this world is like, I just want to discover something. Even if I'll discover it and die, cry, I don't even care. You understand? It is something in my childhood that...
If you must discover it and die, cry, you don't care?
Yeah.
Die?
Yeah, but you know, I don't know what I'll discover, but I was having it in me that I must discover something.
Yes.
So I don't even know that I was going to discover something like this, I'm not going to die. So when the infusion came, and I started seeing how life is, how death is, how living is, how everything is, and I said, okay, this is what is in me, which is worrying me, and I believe that I might discover something. So I started my own theory. So anytime I get the revelation or infusion, I jot it down, what to do.
Okay. That will come into your topic, how you got your book and all that. We've not started your topic yet. I'm just doing randoms with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you started this, you said 15 years ago.
Yeah, more than 15 years. Yeah.
So when it started, how old were you?
Okay, let's say I'm 83 born. So let's say take more than 15 or 15 out of it.
So you were like, let's say
20 something or 30 something.
You were 20 something.
Yeah.
Let's say you were 28 years.
Yeah.
When you discovered this, right?
Yeah.
When you discovered this.
Yeah.
Okay. So by then, when you were born, you didn't know this, so you were not practicing, you were not believing.
Yeah. I was
but you
not
were a child.
it.
So your first teeth removed, another one came, second teeth removed, another one came. You didn't know till 28, so it's normal. Everything that happened to you before 28 is okay because you didn't know this, right?
Yeah.
But after 28 years,
coming now,
if anything happens to you, you won't understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so this purse you are wearing, is this just for fashion or you have eye problem?
Oh, when I was coming, it's like, that was yesterday when you people called me. I said I was going somewhere. Something entered my eye. And it's like, but apart from that, sometimes I used to wear glass when I'm traveling.
Okay.
Maybe because of what? Dust and other things.
So it's just fashion.
Yeah, it's not that I have eyes problems.
So it's just
but
fashion.
Yeah, sometimes I try to protect my eyes when I'm traveling, especially when we come here. We are riding a motorbike.
Oh, okay.
You see, so I have to wear some of these things. These are some of the things that we are talking about. We open ourselves to so many things. When they happen, then we start to blame innocent things.
That's okay.
You understand?
So you are just that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's just fashion.
Yeah,
it's not that you have eye problem.
No, I don't have eye problem.
Okay, forgive my manners. This is my last question. Then we proceed.
Yeah.
We continue. Forgive my manners.
No. You don't
So
have
no, because we are in a public space, but we want to get through to you or get to know you well, then we take your consent, because most definitely some people will be thinking about everything. But I ask questions for the public, those who are watching us.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying forgive my manners.
No.
So your teeth, when did they removed? Before you knew this concept or after you knew this concept?
I removed it before I started this.
You removed it?
Yeah.
May we know why?
Yeah, I was having constant headache and the teeth was having a problem. Even when I went to the hospital for the removal, the doctor did not advise me to do it. But I said, I want to be restful. I want to live free. You understand? So I removed it myself.
Okay.
Because I was having all the time headache, and always they said it's the teeth. So I removed it.
Okay, so right now, if your ear starts to worry you, you will remove it. I will
not remove it.
So what will you do now?
Because it was not all that strong.
I want to get to a point, okay?
Yeah.
You said you removed it before you started this prayer group.
When I was even young. Yeah.
Okay. So we can't charge you for that. Yeah. Now that you know this, if the other teeth...
Now that I know this, I believe that the teeth will come by itself. I know, one day it will come.
And how long are you waiting for it to come out?
Yeah, all this has to be shown to the public. Then when it comes, then
they will understand.
Yeah, this guy have said this thing, that the teeth will come. So it has come, and they will ask the whole world.
Please show it to the camera. When it comes, you come here.
Yeah, which doctor has replaced this? They will not find the person. It has come by itself.
Oh, but they can replace it, you know this.
Yeah, but they can. I don't want it to be replaced by any doctor.
You want it to come naturally.
Yeah.
Please show it to the camera. So when it comes, you come back here to show it. People are watching. Over
yeah,
400,
even if I don't even come here, but like this video will still be on existence.
That's what I'm saying. So show it to the camera.
And so you said they are taking everything, and I hope that the camera is picking everything all right. You understand?
They are not picking your truth. The teeth is in your mouth, so show it to the
like
camera.
This. It's okay.
So no, it's okay.
Yeah.
You are watching the biggest and the largest.
Yeah.
Osi, we will be here forever, so we want evidences from him. Osi, he said the eye is not an eye problem, so we can. And then the teeth to remove before he started the agenda, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's,
now. If anything anything happens to you, you won't do anything to you, won't go to hospital, it will grow back on its own. What do you put hospital, where do you put hospital with this, your agenda?
Yeah, I believe in physicality and spiritualism.
Okay, great.
You understand? And then anything that has spiritualism has a physicalism. And anything that has physicalism has a spiritualism.
Sure.
You understand? So God used all of them, you understand, to work together. So if it's happened that physical people have to take care of this, maybe you have to go and take paracetamol. I don't deny people that fact, but I'll advise you that not be taking too much drugs.
We are talking about only you for today.
Yeah.
So
I believe in medicals.
Believe in medicals?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I believe in medicals because medicals are part of life. But to me, I don't use medicals, but I believe in medicals.
So how do you, the death you are, now you said we have physicalism and spiritualism.
Yeah.
So this your faith. Where does it stand? Physicalism or spiritualism or together?
Both, yeah.
But you will take paracetamol.
That is, first there was no drugs. So many things happened and drugs came into being. So if they implement the throne and everybody is practicing the throne the way it is, a time will come, all the drugs will go away. But for now, all will be working. But a time will come, they will not be in use. There will not be drugs anymore.
So this your
concept. It will be going slow.
So
it's not go one sprat.
So this your concept right now as we are here.
Yeah.
Drug is part of your concept.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as time goes, if all things being equal, like if we get only to throne society, and those people in that society are all to throne, The town can do no be drugs used
That's
there.
what we are saying. So
Yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
drugs
I
is
believe in
part
drugs.
of the concept.
Yeah.
That's what we are asking.
Yeah.
Okay, Abusia, the topic, our guest today is Lord Editor, and the topic is life. And it's a kind of worship. So he's going to tell us how it started, how it's working, and how, what. Is your father and your mother alive?
My mother is alive, but my father is late.
He died before your thing?
Yeah, when I was a small.
So your mother, he won't die at all?
I believe that. My mother will not die.
You believe?
Yeah.
What about herself?
That's what I said. I believe that. It is her choice to believe in this.
That's what I'm saying. Does he believe in your concept?
Yeah.
Does she believe in
Yeah, when I was in North, that is what she was doing. But we are in a society where people are forcing each other. When I'm around, she is powerful. And then when I'm not around, maybe she's in the hands of people who doesn't believe in this.
They will be manipulating her.
And she's also of age. She cannot do certain things. So because of that, anytime I'm traveling, I do tell her that, you see, obey them. But when I come, everything will be okay.
That's great.
You understand?
You are watching the biggest. I understand perfectly.
Yeah.
So tell us how it came about and all that. We want to know your concept of living forever. We are worshiping life. Some are worshiping death. So take us through how it started and everything.
So that's the certain I was telling you that I was born with this, so I was having this perception that no, I must discover something, but I don't know what is it. Until I grew of age, then it came into me like infusion. Then I've seen that this is what is in me, which is worrying me, which is what the prayer. You understand? So when I discovered it, then I started preaching to people that if they believe in what I'm saying, they will not die, they will not grow weak, but they will be there forever and ever with flesh and blood. So they were saying that I am mad. Even some people say that they use their own money and take me to psychiatrists for a checkup. And I say, okay, it's your own choice. If you want to take me anywhere, I'll follow you. Maybe I'm not going to make any expenses. You understand? So it is something that you cannot see. And you don't have to get the imagination, or you don't have to imagine it that this is how it's going to happen. No. If you have that perception, you cannot do this. But the only thing is you have to obey the law, which is what? The umbrella is what? The law of life. You are not going to die. If you believe in that, the laws are here. You understand?
You made the laws.
Yeah, you are going to, I make it with what? As I'm saying, if you believe in the spirit, I make it with what? The spirit of life. You understand? So the spirit of life is what is governing this book. You understand? And any spirit that you know that it is not dying or it is not in support of death, they are all supporting this book. So that men or people that will believe in this, they are going to be the same thing as those spirits, or they are going to be the same thing as life. They are not going to die, but they will be there forever young. You understand? So it is not just, I want to, even apart from this book, the science book, any English book, all the school books, they are not written by only power of people, but they all have spiritual attached to it. Yeah, spiritual backgrounds to them. You understand? Which is backing them. Then people read them, they can sit in them. If the books doesn't have any spiritualism, when you read them, they cannot sit in you, they cannot use you. So when you read them, the spiritual side sits in you. Even when you throw the book and burn it, but you still have the copy in yourself. That's the spiritual side. You understand? So books are not just ordinary. You understand? So good. So this book is written by me physically. I'll never deny that fact. But spiritually, we are many. One of them is life. Life is telling us that, maybe life is talking to you through me, that if you believe in this book or this guy that is talking to you, you are not going to die. But you are going to live on this earth, flesh and blood, for 1,000 years, for 1,000,000 years, and nothing will happen to you. You are not going to grow weak as you were expecting or you were thinking that, and you were asking me those questions. But you are going to live flesh. That's the time cry you become more beautiful, you understand, and more stronger. You understand? But the problem is people try to create their own perception, imagination. How? And I want to know that man is the smallest thing in creation. So our work is to follow, to obey law, then whatever that we want will come. But if you are trying to imagine, it means you are trying to rule the spirit. And nobody, no flesh can rule the spirit. but we must all be under the Spirit forever and ever. So I don't want people who were trying to join this thinking to get their own answers.
You keep saying God and you keep saying spirit.
Yeah.
Which of the gods are you talking about? And which spirit are you talking about?
First, I talk about the spirit of life.
Okay.
You understand?
It's clear.
And when anybody is talking, whether about God, we have only one God. The God that we believe that He created everything, all of us, or He empowered all of us to come here to live. You understand? For a purpose. You understand? Good. That's the God that we are talking about.
He gave us all these two religions.
You see, when you're talking
we
about...
created them.
Yeah, that's what I want. When you're talking about prayers, I can tell that it is only one prayer.
No, I'm talking about the religion. You said
you asked me about God. So whether God gave us all these prayers, isn't it? Or religion?
No, religion. You said we have only two religions.
Yeah, and you are asking whether God gave us those two religions.
Yes.
And I said when we are talking about God, it is only one religion or one prayer, which is what? The prayer of life. Because God, He don't die. He don't grow old. He's there forever. So anybody who might believe in Him and obey His laws, you are going to be like Him. But I told you something that people grow and discover so many things. So death was discovered by some people, like has I discovered this thing and I'm giving it to people. So death was discovered and it is a choice for you to be part of it. Somebody discovered it and started teaching or started using it. And those who love it, they are all coming into it, developing it, and it becomes great as it is today. You understand? This thing too, somebody discovered it today. Maybe it sort of started teaching it. So it will attract those who has it wisdom, those who have the interest, those who want to be part of it. Then it will also start to be growing. So anyone that will believe in this, death will have nothing to do with the person. So I want to know that death was discovered. It's not just like God empowered death as a must tool for people to be dying. But it is something that man discovered, and you can decide to be, not to be part of it. People have money, but they don't have cars. They don't buy cars. You understand? You can have money to buy a car, but you can decide not to buy a car. So death is just the same thing. It's just, it was discovered by someone. You can decide to be part of it or not. You don't have a problem with the person. So based on the question you asked me, I'll tell you that it is only one religion, which is the religion of what? Life. But there are so many things that God allow, or nature, creation allow, but they are not part of them. So God allowed...
Which is, then you mentioned a few.
Yeah, God allowed death to rule, but He's not part of it. And He will never bless it, and He never bless it anyway. You understand? Because if He's part of it, and He bless it, He will die. So He will not be part of it, and He will never bless it. That is one. Weak growth, growing old, to die, is a curse. Man discovered it. You understand? So God allowed it, but he didn't bless it, and He will never bless it, because if He bless it and He's part of it, God will grow old. You understand? So He allows so many things to go on. You understand? Maybe time might not permit us.
It's 1 whole hour, so tell us what is there.
Yeah, these are examples. Are you okay with that?
No, so, I can't be. I'm not okay with anything in life.
Like fighting, like the way we are killing each other. We discover things that are powerful than us, which are killing us today. Like we talk of bomb, guns, our self-hatred. You just see somebody do it like what I'm saying. Somebody just hates me. Why this guy is saying that we will not be dying? Because the person loves heaven so much. You understand? And he has never seen heaven. And I also love life so much. And I don't know how I'm going to live not to die, but I believe in it. You also believe in your own. But somebody can hate you, like example. So all those things, God allow anything to go on. But there are a lot of things that God did not bless, and He's not part of them.
That is growth.
Like growing old is one. Death is one. Like we create bombs, guns, and all those things, and they are killing us. God is not part of them, but God allowed them. Use them for yourself. You are not going to kill the heaven. You are not going to kill the earth. But
yourself.
You are killing yourself. So God allowed them.
That is 3. Give me 5.
Use them, you understand? You said I should give you 5.
You've given me 3.
I give you bomb, guns, and then old age, death.
Bomb and guns are the same thing.
Yeah, let's say death.
So you give me old age and death. They are
weapons of man, you understand?
So 3.
Like, and I said hatred, you understand?
4.
We hate ourselves, you understand? And then we kill ourselves, you understand? People kill each other. Not the bomb or the weapons are different. We created them. And killing people is also different.
Is it not the
people
same
can
as
use
death?
witchcraft to kill people. people can use poison to kill people. So when I say killing for death, you have to understand. You understand me here? Good. Have you gotten your 5?
Yes, I've gotten my 5, so continue.
So this is something that we are not making it as a must for anyone, but it is a choice for those who have the interest, who want to be part of it, who imagine it as something that can be real. They are those that we are talking to. We are not talking to everyone. And I hope you know that the Bible, the Quran, all the religious bodies, they have those that they are talking to. They are not talking to everyone. They are talking to those who might have their interest. They are those that they are talking to. They are those that they are calling upon.
To go and die.
Yeah, to go and come into them, whatever that happens to them.
So you said everybody that wants to go to heaven will die.
Yeah.
It means he's
no, I'm not the one saying that.
Who is saying that?
But the law of heaven is death.
That's what I'm saying.
So don't say that I say that. I was born, it was there.
You are telling us now.
Yeah, I'm giving you to you
we
as example.
Didn't know if you want to go to heaven. It's the law of death.
Yeah,
you are
die.
teaching us now.
You have to die before you can go to heaven.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So there are many. How many do you have? Those who believe in living here forever.
Like those who are practicing it for now? Or?
Yes, yes.
Oh, you know, because of the laws, I cannot lie to you. Even in Kumasi here, I was having about getting to 30 people, 28 plus. But like, this law is once in. You can go out, you can leave it that I don't want to be part of it. But when you go out, you can never and ever come in forever and ever.
If you come in and
if you
leave.
join this, whatever that happened and you said you will not be part of it, if you go out of it, you can never and ever come.
Let us know the laws.
You understand? So in Kumasi, I was having about 28 people, but it's like due to carelessness, some of them, they take it as yastic or they take it that we know each other. And I said, I am a law person, so I don't take my laws for granted. What this book is saying, when you stop, I don't have a problem with you. We can still talk, we can do anything, but for this prayer, don't think to have anything to do with it again. You understand? So all of them, some of them are like, they keep falling with little mistakes. So
let us know the laws. So then you come and let us know the mistakes. Then we find out why or how they fell off, so we know. So you want to read the laws, or you want to read them by yourself? You want to see no, you are telling us, so tell us.
So one of our laws says that things that you do, anything that you do, and it will be destroying this, you have to do away with it. You have to stay far from it. One is fighting. You have to stop fighting. So if you join this, you cannot use your money to buy weapons or to sell weapons. You understand? And if you join this prayer group, you cannot use your money to sell alcohol or weed or cocaine and all those things. And you don't have to use them on your body. But before we start this, I told that I believe in medicals, because there are some medicals that they use those things to do. That one is different. Maybe it's just a short time they want to use it on you, not permanently. So like this, you don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't overnight, you can marry your wife, have your wife alone. Don't go and see any woman beautiful than your wife, or don't go and see any man handsome than your husband. You understand? And then don't cheat people. If this one cedi, give it to the person. You understand? And then we take only fish and then egg as a flesh. Apart from that, we don't take any other flesh again. You understand? And then like anything sugar, we don't take anything sugar, like malt, Fanta, and all those things. But you can go and buy your own, maybe fruit, and come and make your juice. Maybe you not put sugar. Even today, all the fruit are becoming what? Agric. They injected all of them sugar. You understand? So you have to come and make your own thing. You understand? So, and then we don't believe in death. You understand? So anything death, you don't have to be entertaining it onto your life. You understand? So like when somebody died, we grieve the person. After grieving the person, we don't do funeral. The day we grave you, we make our prayers. It's a normal day for everybody. Keep going, keep doing your things normal. Don't wear anything onto yourself, but take it as a lesson. It could have been you, but it is not you. So what the person did, what happened, and the person died. Every day we said that this person cursed this person, he died. This person used gun on this person, he died. This person used poison. Do we learn from that? So we have to learn from those things. What happened to the person and he died? We also make sure that we never and ever entertain that thing. You understand? Like some of them, that's what I'm saying. Like when you're going somewhere, you have to dress to protect yourself. You understand? Like this glass I'm talking about, it's just to protect my eyes so that something doesn't enter my eye and take it away. You understand? So you do things that will give you your body. Because when you're talking about death, we have physical death, you understand? And then we have spiritual death. This one can die, but your soul will still be there, which is the seed of this one, and this one is the fruit. So if you take care of this thing, it will not spoil. So there are a lot of things that you are not supposed to be using this thing to do, but that is what we love most, which is destroying this.
Which is?
Which is like the opposite of what I've mentioned.
Okay.
Fighting, cursing each other, you understand? Hating each other, wish that before they break, this guy, you are going to kill him, he's going to die. Whatever you wish for anybody, it must come back to you.
Okay, tell us a bit about dying in flesh and living in spirit and all that. Tell us about it. So when somebody is in your group and anything happens, because there are accidents, you might be sitting at your, I know people who were sleeping in their room, a car just ran into the room and killed them. Okay? So if something like that happened to any of your group, what do you do?
Yeah, I must say that nothing like that can happen. Let me come in there. Because I told them that if you believe in this law and you practice it the way it is, it will communicate with you. You have an open ears. You have an open heart, an open mind. God will open your eyes, your wisdom, your infusions. You understand? And
so before anything happens?
Yeah, it will be a sign. You have body language. You understand? So whatever that will happen, it will shoot in you. It will talk to you to be careful with it, to pray over it. Then it will be 10. So even not only to throne, in the olden days and even today, those who believe in the law of the spirit and the law of the flesh, they live very powerful. Certain things before they happen, they notify them. Either if they can pray and they will turn, they turn them. If they allow them to happen, they allow them to happen.
What kind of prayer do you do?
Yeah, our prayer is like Islam. We just perform ablution like that, but we pray only 2 times. We pray in the morning and pray in the evening.
And what kind of prayer?
And then we meet on Sunday and we pray.
What kind of prayer?
That's, the prayer name is what? To throne.
Okay.
And then we pray like, as I said, the Muslims. But we pray 2 times a day, morning and evening. And
so
Sunday, yeah, we bow down and we fall face on the ground. But we don't use the Quran to pray. So in the beginning, people were having problem with me, like the top Muslims. And later they find out that we are not using the Quran. So they all go down. So they were thinking that I use the Quran to cover this prayer. So later they find out that I'm not using the Quran. So many of them, I don't have a problem with them again.
Okay.
You understand?
We want to know the prayer.
Yeah. This is the prayer. So you first open the knocking, like you first open, according to our faith, you have to open the heaven and the earth. You have to open eternity.
Can you do the prayer here?
Yeah, I can do it. Like, do you want to do the prayer? You want me to?
Yes, we want to know. So if it's okay to do the prayer here, what do you need? If you need anything, we can get them for you.
Oh, even if I don't need anything, like roughly, I can do it. Okay. You understand? But like I told that we perform ablution like just as a Muslim.
So just be like you have performed the ablution. Yeah. After the ablution, go on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. After the
ablution, should we give you mat?
No, we open the knocking.
How do you open it? We want you to do it for us to see.
Yeah, I will just sit down and do it for you. I'll open everything for you. You understand?
Do it whilst you are talking, so we are able to get questions.
As we do the practicals.
Yes.
For you.
Yes.
Okay. I'll do
Should I give you a mat?
No. I don't need. Say this one is just a practical thing.
Yes.
It's not that I'm making a prayer.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. First you perform ablution, then you come to stand on your mat, then you open the knocking. Great God of the heaven, great God of the heaven, the earth, what is between and all what is in them. We are here to send you prayer through the sun rain for you to empower us. So we have the morning prayer names, which is what? Sun rain prayer. And we have the evening prayer name, we call it what? The moon star prayer. You understand? So if it's the morning, you call it prayers, sun rain, sky clouds. You understand? Then you raise up your hand. Here you give thanks to God and glorify him. Maybe if you have anything you want to tell God, then you tell him. After you tell him, you do what? Great God of the heaven. Then you stand like this. Here you recite, nothing is there but God of the heaven, the earth, and the editor. Maybe 2 times or 3 times or above. Then you go down. Great God of the heaven. Here you will say something like, God of the heaven and the earth, God of the heaven and the earth. Then you go up. We stood up in your name. Then you go down again and go down in your name. Great God of the heaven. Great God of the heaven. Great God of the heaven. This place too, you say it again, God of the heaven and the editor, God of the heaven and the editor. Then you go up, great God of the heaven. Then you stand here again, you recite that thing. Nothing is there but God of the heaven and the earth and the editor. You understand? Whether 10 times or it depends on your strength and your time.
Okay.
Great God of the heaven and the earth, God of the heaven and the earth. We stood up in your name and go down in your name. Great God of the heaven. 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 Then you come to sit down here. God of the heaven, the earth, what is between and all what is in them. Then you finish your prayer. Yes, we are finished. Yes, we are finished. 2 times. You go twice.
The same way in the evening as well?
Yeah, the same way in the evening
Have
as
your
well.
seat.
You understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
The same way in the evening. That's the prayer.
And then Sunday too, the same thing. The same way we do it. But the names is what is differ. The morning one is what? Sun, rain, sky. You understand? And then the evening one is what? Moon, star, sky prayers.
Okay, wait. This prayer, let's talk about this prayer, then we'll continue. Okay. This prayer, all the recitations, you add your name editor to it.
Yeah, the name editor, that is where I want to come in. You said whether, what name is that? Whether by birth or spiritual or something like that.
No, I know that editor is your name.
Yeah, that is where we are coming in.
Whatever you do, you add your name to it. Are you making yourself a god?
No.
So why do you add your name?
The editor means that when you read this book, you will see that we have the sun rain. The editor means what? The sun rain. But we don't want to be opening it like sun rain, sun rain. You understand? Then we fix it there. So if you see here, you see that, wow, sun rain editor, into bracket editor.
Okay.
You understand?
So the sun rain means editor.
Yeah.
How do you calculate that? How do you, the sun rain, how does it become editor? How do you calculate that? How do you come about that?
You see, whatever that is in the heaven, when it is coming down to work, to the earth to work, the name will change. And as we are here, those who believe in that they will die and go to heaven, if you die here, you cannot use the, what will I say, the particulars you have here and go to heaven. Everything will change up. You understand? So when the sun rain is coming down to the earth to work, they have to get a representative, somebody that will represent them. You understand? So the person representing them is part of them. You understand? Maybe, like, for instance, maybe.
I understand. You are representing them. The reason your name is there.
Yeah.
That's why you are the son.
Yeah.
So it's not that the name has a link, but it's your creation.
Yes, but I always tell people
so
that.
So you are making yourself a god on earth.
No. I always tell people that if you want to make that thing, you can use what? Sun rain. But it's still the same thing. You understand? Good.
Okay, so continue. So that's the prayer.
Yeah, that's the prayer.
You do the prayer, and your way of life is the thing, what you said, you taking care of your eating, your body, staying out of trouble. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And what again?
It's a lot.
Oh no, you have time. Your time is not due.
It's a lot. It's like you have to obey. Like, here I have come. I don't have to be using the throne principle here, but I've come to you here. So the only thing I can open to you here is maybe I don't do this and don't do that. Then you also allow me to be like that. But I cannot use my laws here. You understand? So anywhere you find yourself, any society, any family, you have to allow them to rule.
Don't impose anything on anybody.
Yeah, don't impose them. Don't try to rule them. You understand? Always try to be under them because you have come to them. You have to be under them. You understand? That's one of the law. You don't have to be showing yourself who you are anywhere. You understand? But you have to sometimes put yourself down and work on the way society will give you. So we have society life. Whether you like it or not, people will travel. So when you travel, don't take yourself as we just take that we will not die. This is our loss, and you think that that person doesn't believe in that thing. He doesn't even want even to hear it. So if you try to use those things on the person can even hate you, can even do anything to you. And apart from that, because we say we don't die, it doesn't mean that the electricity, if you go and hold the high tension, you will not die. You will die. You understand? And it doesn't mean that if you use gun to shoot yourself, you will not die. Or maybe a trailer with its load, if you cross it. So all these things, you have to be careful and use those measures to protect yourself. You understand? Good.
That's a great, he said, if you take care of yourself and you don't do anything bad, your body will be with you.
Yeah.
Which is normal. If you don't go and eat cyanide, kokonte, gari befu, and meko, then protolo, then and you will get all sort of cholesterol and all that, and then you will die. So if someone, so are you saying that accident cannot happen to any of your people? Nothing would happen? Yeah,
I believe that. Even like if the person is upright to the laws, nobody can even shoot the person with a gun. The person might think of killing you. Even the person who have the gun, the person will see you, the mind will change. Or you will pass. You will go far before.
Now that one says fear attracts what is the evil that is coming. So like when you take fear out of these things, it's difficult for any of these things to happen to you.
So that is one thing I said first. That you have to show it onto yourself that I will not die. First thing first. If you have that courage, I will not die.
But so you are on this earth, looking at your family when you were 5 years up to 28 that you started this. How many children have been born into that family? A lot, right?
Yeah, I can say a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
So if we don't die and we are all here, how are we going to work?
So this thing has a limit of birth. So if you are into throne and you have never given birth, you cannot give birth more than 2 children.
Rules should I know so much?
Yeah. If you are, that's the law of marriage. So the laws are different. You know, we have the law of eating, the law of dressing, the law of marriage, the law of society, as I was teaching you. So if we are to follow all this, you'll get all what you are saying here. So into throne, if you have never married and you are going in, we will teach you all these things. You are not going to give birth more than 2 children. If you agree, we join. If you don't agree, you can go.
But if I have 5 children
if
already?
You have even 1,000 already, and we see your body and it's still good, that you can join. So
but
there are some people, there are some people
good.
We don't allow them to join this. You understand? Like, there are some disabled, we don't allow them to join this. If we see you, we have to look at the repairs. If we can repair you, then we allow you in. And then we have these triple fatty people who cannot even control themselves. We don't allow them in. You understand? Because there are some things that the law, the book doesn't open to enter. It is not everybody that can enter this book. There are some people that can enter.
Is this just the size of the book, or you copied part?
Yeah, we copy only the laws. The book is a very big book.
You wrote all that?
Yeah, I wrote more than getting to 200 or exercise books.
Okay. Okay. So right now, you said anything is allowed to grow on earth, but the Lord does not bless it or is not with it. But He allows everything to grow.
I said God allows so many things to
so many things.
Yeah, but He doesn't bless many.
He doesn't bless many, else it will happen to him.
Yeah.
So we have Jesus, we have Muhammad, we have Komfu Anoche. You know all these great people that died.
Yeah.
That one, the Lord just allowed them to go. He's not with them.
Yeah, the Lord doesn't allow them. But see, there's a contract of everybody and God. And there's a time of everything. Maybe God did not give Muhammad, or Muhammad did not require that, God, I don't want to die. So that agreement will not be between him and God. Because the time Muhammad was born, there was death ruling. So if you don't request for it, even as I'm talking to you, even my mother womb children, if they don't request to be part of it, they will die. I'll watch them die. You understand? As
It's a choice.
Yeah, it's a choice. I used to talk of my mother. If you choose to die, I'll allow her to die. I cannot force it.
So I want
so
to...
Muhammad and God, Jesus and God, Abraham, Noah, you mentioned the name of Ghana, Konfanache and all those people, none of them have that agreement with God that they don't want to die or they will not die. So they must join.
They were allowed to grow.
Yeah.
But God was not with them. He didn't
God is
bless
with
them.
God is with them, but they don't have the agreement that, like, if I don't have the agreement to come here, you can call me and I say, oh, no, come. Or you can even come to my house and I decided to talk to you. You understand? Because we have agreement and a time has been scheduled, I fulfill it, I'm here. You understand? So that's how we request things from God.
That's what I'm saying.
You understand?
That you first said that God allows everything to grow.
Yeah.
Okay? But he does not
bless many of them.
Because if he blesses them, it will happen to him.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yeah.
So I want to know the stand of these masters.
Yeah.
Jesus, Muhammad, Hare Krishna,
They
Vishnu.
created the dead heaven because the dead heaven was not there until Jesus and Muhammad and all the people were born.
Okay.
It was not there. Even at the time of Noah, when they were preaching that the world is going to do, that the dead heaven was not there. It is the Bible and the Quran that creates the dead heaven. So it means that it's supported for people to be dying. So, and if you take yourself out of the Quran, the laws of the dead heaven and the laws that you must die and go to heaven will not be working you anymore. But the moment you believe in the Quran and the Bible tell you that every life must die and be judged to either so many places, heaven or paradise or hell or whatever. It is the Bible that created that place. It was not there. Where was it?
So the Lord God
did
not bless this.
No, the Lord God did not bless. The God of creation, the God that created all of us, did not bless anybody, did not bless any dead heaven. Because even in heaven, all the angels, all the spirits, they don't die. They live there young. So how then will they allow death to come and sit down here?
So now those who are worshiping this dead thing, God has not blessed them.
It is a choice.
It is a choice.
Yeah.
Like the Lord will allow it to grow.
Yeah,
but he does not
God
bless
will allow you to die. Then after that, then you find out your judgment. When you find out, when you get your judgment, that one is not my case. It is your belief.
I understand.
That will give you that.
So now the Lord does not bless any of these masters.
God doesn't bless death.
Okay.
God can bless Muhammad, but the doing of Muhammad, God did not bless it. And if you take Muhammad as so yastic, he is so purified, he is so this, whatever that will happen to Muhammad, if it's no good, it will happen to you.
You are watching the biggest. So
you understand? So you have to look at the theory of Muhammad. Muhammad is a good guy. I like this man. You understand? He laid down history. We step on it to grow up. Yeah, what he said here is true. But it's like you said we must all die. No, I don't want to die. Then you have to go out of Muhammad theory. Because Muhammad said you must die. So if you don't want to die, you have to go out of the Quran. If you don't want to die, you have to go out of the Bible. But the moment you be reading the Bible, preaching the Bible, believing the Bible, practicing them, what they say, because that's what I'm saying, practice is different from the thing. The thing is the law, and the law is only one thing. You understand? One thing is what? Death, you must die. That's the whole thing of Christianity or Islam or the past life, you must die. You understand? And our whole thing, whether you are doing great God of the heaven, you are doing whatever, the practice is not the issue, but the law is what? Life, you will not die. That's the main thing. Whatever that you are doing, but there will be one thing which is ruling it. Like all what we are doing on this earth, we said God. But there are a lot of things that we are doing, but it's only one thing, God. You understand? So whatever that you are hearing, look at the thing very well. The thing will say a lot of things, but it's only one thing is expected.
Everything is allowed to grow.
Yeah.
But it's your choice to be here or there.
Yeah.
It's a choice.
Yeah.
So now what you are saying, conclude this for me.
Yeah.
That Jesus, Muhammad, Vishnu, all the ascended masters, all the messiahs, what are you saying? That God did not bless whatever they did.
God blessed them. God is with them. God used all of them. And the Bible, as I'm sitting down here, I will never ever say that the Bible is not the book of God or the Quran is not the book of God. But there are laws of these books, which is a choice. The Bible is not a must book, neither the Quran. But they are choice. You look at it, it says what? You must die. Okay, take Muhammad because you love Muhammad so much. This book says you must die because you want to follow Muhammad. So it means you must die. It is not
I
God
understand.
it is not God that is killing you, but the law you believe in.
What you have subscribed to is what will kill you.
It's
but
what
Lord does not bless that. Then
No.
That's what I'm saying.
So like,
you've concluded that.
If you know of my friends and those people, I do advise them that don't blame Satan or witches and wizards. The Quran says you must die. So how do you expect to die? Problems will be
You have subscribed it, so it will come to you.
It will come to you.
But now wait, what happened to those who don't subscribe to any of these books? They are not part of any of these books.
Islam, you are not part of Christianity, yeah?
Yes, they are, let's say, atheists. They are just atheists.
Yeah.
They believe in themselves and what they can do.
Yeah.
But they are equally not in your organization.
Yeah.
What happened to those people?
Yeah, there is an umbrella law of death which is ruling for long. And that was not the first law. The first law of what? The first law was the law of life. You understand? Until man discovered what? Death. So majority and all the things now is what? Death. So it has to be reloaded. So I've been telling people that this thing I am doing, people don't see it to be a new thing. It is an old thing that is in existence, but they throw it away. So somebody have to come to fix it, then people pass through that. You understand? If not, the theory that is in existence, which is ruling, that is what you become. So those who are not Muslims and Christians, they cannot live forever. But it depends on the person and the spiritual realm. You understand? If you have the spiritual realm, like in the Bible, they talk of Enoch. Enoch said he don't want to die. He don't want to have a grave.
He was raptured.
Yeah, you understand. So if those who are not going to church, they are not going to mosques, they also have their spiritual realm and their faith that they will know that this. I have friends. This thing is making me to meet a lot of people. I met one guy, very bushy. He said he will not die. That one he's tank and he will vanish. So that is his belief. He doesn't go to church.
So it's all about belief.
Yeah, but he cannot practice this one too because the loss. Because he believes just like that and he's living just like that.
He's living just like that.
You understand? So it depends on the law you believe in.
Can you leave this your book for me? This very one. You are thinking about it.
For you, I don't have problem.
For me, you have to leave it for me. I know why I'm saying
you are the spirit mother.
Yeah. So in this case, who created the gods? Human creates gods. This is what we treated last Sunday on Spiritual Hour. You see how this thing works? I don't have much to say. If we should bring him on live, please, so that you have one-on-one with him and ask him questions and throw all the questions for him, please write it in the comment section. He's not said anything bad. Eat well, take care of yourself, don't drink. Just say, take this mechanism, take care of this body because there's so already. You don't need it, it will not die. Just a what subscribe here and say die. And I ever die. This is a simple message. But there are more questions for me to ask him, but our time is equally due. So if we should bring him on live, please write it in the comment section. My brother, so I want you to advise the whole world.
Yeah.
Take 3 minutes to do that. Advise them why they should, tell the world why they should understand or they should take or they should think about whatever you are saying here and how sure you believe that when somebody should go this way, the person will not die and why somebody should not die and be here. You have 3 minutes I won't ask you anything. Look straight into the camera and tell the world. When you are done, if there are social media handles, if there's WhatsApp, if there's any number you think people will reach out to you, you give it out.
Yeah. To advise the whole world, I will let them know that God doesn't kill people. And then the death that is, we are claiming that one is killing us, that death doesn't kill people, but we are killing ourselves. We create laws that affect us, and we create things that are powerful than us, which we use to destroy ourselves. And then to live is to love life more than any other thing. But if you love anything more than life, you exchange your life with that thing. You understand? So I will advise the whole world that things like we have leaders. The leaders, if the leaders support anywhere, it rule. But if the leaders support death, so death will be ruling. And if the leaders support that, they have to drop the bombs, the guns, the hatred. They have to drop bad laws, the law of death. They have to do away with it. So if you do away with the law of death, then we implement the law of life, and we practice it the way it is, all of us are going to live forever and young, forever and ever young. We are not going to die. You understand?
But let me ask this last question, then you go.
Yeah.
You said those who are fat and with some deformity, they didn't cause that. Now they didn't know. Your teeth removed, you didn't know. And now you know. But they have accepted you. So if somebody is fat, somebody's leg is removed, and now he's seen the truth, why are you using his deformity to refuse him life?
You come straight to your question. You talk about two areas. You talk about deformity or the body, or you are talking about disabled. Which one are you talking about?
The body, fat and disabled. Everything you yourself, you said.
You can even control yourself. Even like the old age is the same thing. We don't have to grow old because we become burden. And when we grow old, we become problem. So the same thing to these people. They can even help themselves. So the same thing has.
Okay, so age. What's the maximum size? kg I think.
Yeah, you are okay.
I'm okay.
All these people here are okay. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Yeah. Okay.
So kg said like from 120 kg and thereabout.
100 and okay. It depends. Like sometimes we can see the person, then you will know.
You will know.
Yeah, if you can be part or you cannot be part. Yeah, and apart from there are a lot of professions and those things are, when you come to details, he says as we leave the phone, the book
leave the book for me.
Yeah,
I'll go through it.
So,
family, should we bring him live?
Yeah.
I think we should bring him live.
Yeah.
But the power is yours, so we can have one-on-one questions with him, and then we know what he's actually trying to preach. These things are ancient knowledge. These things has been there for ages. I told you the other day that just last week, spiritual hour, Mibisa will say, did human create gods? Mibisa will, all these things were, then Amekato said the Bible is 2,000 years, same as the Quran. So the people that were existing 400 years and 500, what were they worshipping? Think about this. We are always the biggest. Brother, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. When they call you live, will you come?
Yeah, I don't have a problem.
Okay,
but the only thing I want to correct is that I'm not saying the Bible is not saying the truth or the Bible is not good.
Oh, you didn't say anything like that.
Yeah, I want to address the public.
Oh, you didn't say anything like that.
I don't condemn anybody's belief, but I want you
but
to look at the law.
And the law.
Yeah, the law you believe in. That is what will happen to you.
You are not condemning anything. Why are you coward to say that?
No, but it's like
our time is gone. When they bring you live, you come and say, you come and correct. Those are our time is due. I mean, it's a year over.
Okay, thank you.
So I say, I'm from life. The power is yours. I wish you should come live, but the power is not mine. The power is yours, and he's ready to come live. So if we should bring him live, please drop it in the comment section. So he comes here for you to ask him one-on-one questions. Brother, thank you so much for coming. Yeah. Thank you guys for making this platform the biggest.
You're welcome.
Shalom, peace.